And we spread it on the toast and took a bite and we looked at each other and, oh my God. To the school and she would say, don't speak English. And we got closer to the door and then she'd say, don't speak Japanese. And we got to the door, opened it, and she said, don't speak.
Do you have any tips for people to be able to improve their speaking skills? はい、皆さんこんにちは。サイモンです。今ですね、地元の岩手県にね、来ております。熊がね、いないか気をつけながら歩いてるんですけども、せっかくね、僕の実家なんですけども、両親ね、いるので、僕のね、お父さんとかお母さんがですね、なぜ日本に来たのかとか、英語教育のフィールドでね、に携わっていたので、英語に関するアドバイスとかね、日本で起こった面白話とかね、あると思うので、聞いていきたいと思います。I wanted to shoot a video and I wanted to interview you guys.
You can try. Good luck.
I don't know where to start. I'll try my best. Names? Nah.
Sue.
My mom is, I'll call you Sue, okay?
Okay.
My dad is Mike. First of all, how are you guys?
We're always happy to be with you.
Yeah, right.
You speak for yourself.
How are you?
How am I? I was fine until you came.
We want to tell you we're your biggest fans
Where?
on your YouTube channel.
What do you mean?
We watch you all the time and we're so happy whenever a new Simon video comes on. It makes our day.
Yeah, right.
Again, I wish you would speak for yourself.
I want to ask you, where were you guys born and raised?
Don't you want to ask where we met first?
No, I don't care. Papa, Mike, where's your hometown? You know, all that good stuff.
Oh, I was born in the beautiful town of Buffalo, New York, in the dead of winter.
Very cold, right? Like Hokkaido.
Oh, yeah.
No bears.
How was it like growing up there?
Oh, it was pretty neat. The best part was that it's right next to Niagara Falls. So we used to go over there all the time. And we wouldn't go down the falls because, you don't want to do that in the winter. You get wet.
Get wet, that's the point.
Yeah, it was nice. It was okay.
There was a boat down there you could have taken.
How about you, Mom?
I wasn't born in Niagara Falls.
Where were you born?
I was born in Brooklyn. Do you know where Brooklyn is?
New York.
New York what?
New York City.
State is big. New York City.
New York City. How was it like? Well, you were born in Brooklyn, but you didn't grow up there.
Yeah, I grew up there until I was 8.
She hasn't grown up yet.
Yeah.
I was taller than him before,
How was it like growing up in Brooklyn?
I don't remember. 8 years old? No, I liked it. I mean, I was told it was scary, but I liked it a lot.
And then you moved to Long Island?
Yeah.
How was it like there?
I didn't like it there.
Really? Why not?
I don't know. It was good.
But it's pretty close to New York City. You have a lot of entertainment, right? I guess.
Not on Long Island necessarily, but we could go into New York City.
You were near the beach, near the ocean.
Beach was
Jones
nice.
Beach, right?
Jones Beach on the Atlantic Ocean.
That was nice.
I was an usherette at the beach.
What's an usherette?
An usherette is a person who ushers people into the theater. There was a theater there that had moving stage sets. They would float on barges. And yeah, so that was fun.
Now you live in Japan, right? This is in Iwate Prefecture.
Yes, beautiful Iwate.
It's beautiful, right? When did you first come to Japan?
Over 40 years ago.
Wow.
We went to Tokyo first to work for a company. And then we moved up to beautiful Iwate to work for schools, universities.
But what made you first come here? Why did you leave the States in the first place?
Didn't want to be in the States anymore.
Yeah.
And met some really nice Japanese folks that we were teaching English to while we were in grad school.
In the States?
In the States.
Yeah.
Oh, so you knew about Japan?
Yeah, through them.
Okay, through them. What parts didn't you like about the States?
Lifestyle is much more self-centered in the U.S. than we like. We like the harmony of person-to-person interaction among Japanese. I knew about it anyway.
About Japan?
Yeah, I was always attracted to it.
No, but that's through the art.
Did you have like options, like which countries to go?
When we were looking for jobs, there was a possibility in China, in India.
I studied Hindi in grad school, so India was one of the ideas, or Nepal too.
Okay, so you chose Japan to come and
Japan accepted us, and they paid for our way over. And
Oh, okay.
It made a huge difference. In India, we couldn't get that.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
How was life first when you came to Japan? Oh, no, she shook her head.
No. We were living in Tokyo.
Tokyo.
And it was kind of a shock, especially going to work in the morning, getting packed into the subway.
Is it right?
That was very stressful. But every day doing that, and then the weekend comes, you don't really want to go out and see anything interesting. But when we did go, the museums were great.
Okay.
I love the museums in Ueno. And also just walking through Ueno Park and in the forest, you'd hear somebody practicing the shakuhachi. shakuhachi, and that was just such a nice feeling, especially when you're living in the city, kind of an oasis.
But if you go out, there's pretty interesting stuff out there, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, what did you like about Tokyo? Oh, she's gone. 声が出なくなっちゃったんで、一旦離脱。
I was just so interested in everything. I mean, it was great just to, while we were in Tokyo, just to, during lunch hour, walk down to Akihabara.
Oh, nice.
And that was an amazing place.
It's really different from where you came from Buffalo, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And we liked the culture.
And I heard you went back to the States again, right? So you came to Japan, stayed there for 2 years, maybe?
About
4
4
years.
or 5 years.
And then
went back to the States for a few years, and we missed it so much.
Why did you go back to the States?
We thought,
Well, we had children. They should spend more time with grandparents. But being back in the States was even more stressful than when we first came to Japan.
Really?
I mean, we were working really hard jobs, and it was really difficult. And so we really, day by day, more and more, we would miss our life and work in Japan. I sent my former supervisor at the university a New Year's card, and we got a letter back from him immediately saying, "When can you come back?"
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So, and that was pretty neat. So we came back.
You're in the Why?
You keep showing up in
Well,
the
you keep
camera when you
coming.
walk by.
Why'd you lose it for
I wish I lost my voice.
So first, before you came to Japan, did you think like America was the best, America was nice, all the products?
We thought, everything we need is in America.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the person-to-person interaction. It was, like I said, it was very self-centered. And as somebody told me recently, in America, you have to fight for everything you want.
Yeah.
But here, there's the feeling of the group. It's very different. Because of the history of the U.S., people who came to the U.S. were individuals who had to make a living somehow. Most of the people didn't have any money or anything. So it was very individualistic in that. But in Japan, they have 1,000 years of cooperation for good or bad.
I see. Well, that's pretty interesting.
There was the clan, there's the Han, that kind of thing.
Well, you know a lot about Japanese culture. Yeah. So it's kind of like a come to Japan, go back, and then come again. And then you came back. Did you stay in Tokyo?
No, we came back to Iwate.
Oh, wait, so you came back directly to Iwate?
Not only that, I came back to my old job at the university, and I walked into my office, and I opened up the desk drawers, and all of my stuff was still there after 4 years.
Wow. So
and
they
all my
kept
files. Yeah, nobody used it in that time. It was as if it was the weekend, and I came back on Monday.
So ever since you've been living in Iwate?
Yes.
Okay. How do you like the life here?
I love it. It's as they say, sumiyasui.
Sumiyasui ne?
There's greenery, mountains, rivers. I have a kayak and a little sailboat. And Gandoko is, and our neighbors. We love our neighbors. And I just love it here.
How's the safety?
Yes, that's another big reason for being here. Except for bears.
There might be bears around here, by the way.
Yeah, come join us.
Yeah, no. Not today. Not today.
Safety, because there's a respect for other people.
Okay.
And so that's very important.
And here, like, I remember going out to school, walking to school.
Yes.
With my friends, and whereas in the States you would have like a school bus, right? But we don't have school buses here if it's not a private school. It's pretty safe, I guess. Where I live now, I live in Chiba now, but yeah, I see a lot of kids walking to school. You never see that kind of thing in the States, right?
We were shocked when we first moved to Tokyo. We would get on the packed subway and we would look down and see these little first grader hats on little kids standing down below us. And then the doors would open when we get to a station, and everybody would get out and they would sort of carry these kids out, and then they'd run back into the car.
Oh my God.
And they would get off at their stop.
They can't move, so they have to get lifted up and move. Poor them.
But then when you'd see them walking together through this crowded station, it was wonderful to see that.
I want to ask you, what kind of kid was I when I was in elementary school?
You were such a happy, energetic kid.
Really?
Like, you couldn't wait to go outside and play with your friends. And I tell you a funny story. You'll probably be embarrassed.
Okay, go for it.
I think you were 3 or 4 years old. You were playing on the slide across the street in the park. You walked up the stairs, and you were standing on the top, about to go down the slide. And all of a sudden, the 12 o'clock lunch announcement came. And you were so excited, you started dancing. You yelled, "Lunch!" lunch, and you tried to find your way to climb down the stairs, and we called out, Simon, just go down the slide. You were so excited. So even now, when we hear that sound, somebody in the family will say, lunch.
It reminds you guys of me, right?
Yeah.
I always like food.
We used to call you Mr. Dessert.
I was the only kind of like American,
Right.
Westerner in Japan, and I was really timid.
Not in Japan, but in Takizawa.
In Takizawa, yeah. I was like the only foreigner.
Right. Well, as you got older, you became more self-conscious.
So I was really shy and timid.
Yeah.
Like the age when I became an elementary school kid, I remember I wore all the hats and a hoodie, and I didn't want to be seen by anybody. I remember being like that.
Yeah, that was maybe 5th grade,
Okay.
6th grade, and sometimes you wouldn't get out of the car. If we went to a restaurant or something like that, you
Really?
wouldn't get out of the car.
I looked really different from other people, so I was a little bit embarrassing.
One of your sisters was like that too. She would hunch herself up.
Like that?
Yeah, a 3-person meeting with the teacher.
Oh, sanshamendan.
She and I were walking from our car to the school, and she would say, "Don't speak English." And we got closer to the door, and then she'd say, "Don't speak Japanese." And we got to the door, opened it, and she said, "Don't speak."
So any language, she was embarrassed, I guess.
She was embarrassed.
I kind of feel that too. So when I was in junior high school, I pretended that I couldn't speak English at school. Yeah, I was so embarrassed being able to speak English.
We were wondering because sometimes you would get a lower mark on your English test, and we thought it was the problem with the teacher, but it turns out someone was doing it on purpose.
Someone. But I saw all my friends getting like 90, 95 out of 100.
Yeah.
And I was, if they can do it, I mean, I can do it. What's the point of being embarrassed? I just, I awakened myself, I guess.
see.
Yeah, and then I went into high school. By the time I was 16, 17, I wasn't shy. I wasn't timid anymore. Because, my high school had a lot of international activities going on. They had a lot of exchange students.
It was a special school,
Special
wasn't
school,
it?
Kozukata High
Really
School.
special.
So I wasn't really shy anymore. I didn't mind going on the train without a hat.
Yeah, you used to take the train to school every morning.
Mom told me, so I was really quiet. She thought I might kill somebody in the future.
Somebody goes out and kills somebody, and the neighbor said, he was always such a quiet boy.
Yeah.
When you were at Hoikuen, of course, you were the only non-Japanese there, and all the teachers loved you. And you had lots of curly hair.
Yeah.
Teachers would be talking to each other out in the playground, and you'd walk by, and they'd all put their hands out so that it would rub across your hair.
Like
They
that?
wouldn't even notice they were doing that while they were talking. You're like a mascot or something. But you were so popular in Hoikuen and Shogakko, I think. But at home, that's another thing.
Okay.
You were always so quiet at
Really?
home. Yeah, probably because you had 3 sisters who loved to talk. In fact, sometimes we would ask, Simon, are you hungry? And your sister would say, yeah, he's hungry. So Simon wouldn't have to talk. But then we heard this rumor that you were really funny in school. And you were really excited about everything in school. And you had so many friends. And we were thinking, who is this boy?
At home, so I had 2 different personalities.
2 different personalities at home.
Yeah, I didn't really want to talk at home. I didn't have to. I had all those echo boxes.
When Mom and I first came to Japan, of course, the first thing you miss is food.
Yeah.
Especially when you need comfort. You have what's called comfort. And for us, it was peanut butter. So we got to a supermarket in Tokyo. We're like, peanut butter. They must have peanut butter. And all of a sudden, I see this big aisle full of peanut butter. It must be peanut butter. Look at it. It looks just like peanut butter. And so, wow, come here, look, peanut butter. Yes, we bought some. We took it home and we made some toast and we took it and we spread it on the toast and took a bite and we looked at each other and, oh my God, it was miso.
Whoa. Not that miso is bad, but you were expecting peanut butter, right? You spread the thing on and you thought it was peanut butter, but it was miso.
Another surprise was we were sitting at a table when we were living in Toyocho, and all of a sudden the table started moving, and I said to Mom, "Stop moving the table." She said, "I'm not doing it. You're doing it. Stop moving the table." And we look up, and the light is moving.
Oh, okay.
And that was our first experience of an earthquake.
Yeah, they don't have it in it's not many in the States, right?
No, so we were wondering, what do we do? Well, by then it stopped. If you wait long enough, The bad stuff is over.
I see. That's a good quote.
Yeah.
Did you like living in Tokyo?
I didn't mind it so much, except that when you're working there, it's a different experience. But just to go anywhere, it's such a hassle dealing with all the people. And it's not really a pretty city. The places we went to were just big, old, modern buildings.
Yeah.
There's no character to it, not like Kyoto.
Oh, Kyoto has like a traditional. Tokyo has like a shitamachi, like, Edogawa, what's this, old town?
Right.
Shitamachi style.
Yeah, we didn't find it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So where you lived might not have been a beautiful place, I guess.
Right.
Toyocho, right?
Toyocho, yeah.
I see.
Which is funny because we didn't know any Japanese. Toyocho, look up to, east. Yo is a particle.
Yeah.
Like of the, and cho is intestines. So we thought it was bowels of the east.
Now that's, because you didn't learn kanji, right?
Daicho, of the east, yeah. So we thought that can't be right. Again, it was the beginning. I didn't know very much Japanese, just a few words.
Yeah.
I had also studied a little Chinese before I came. Like I knew nin was person. Anyway, a lot of times when we would be walking through Tokyo, little kids would come up to us and point, gaijin, which we hated.
Yeah, I hated too.
Which is terrible. And so I looked at them and I said, Watashi wa gaijin janakute, watashi wa ninjin. And then I said, Mina wa ninjin. And these little kids are staring up to me because I thought nin, person. I'm sure they ran home telling their moms, this gaijin called me a carrot.
Mom, am I a carrot? That's pretty funny. So that's my favorite story. If you had a chance, would you want to move back to the States? I know the answer.
Probably not, but if I had to, it would probably be Hawaii because that's a very Asian feel to it.
Pokidon, it's really influenced by Japanese food, right? I went there 2 months ago and there are a lot of Japanese culture blending into it, I guess. And of course, because the Pearl Harbor thing happened. But anyway, Hawaii is a really nice state.
Mom had a funny experience in a supermarket in Hawaii.
Oh, I wish she was here. But...
She was at the vegetable area and there were two little Asian ladies, Oba-chans, standing near her. And one of them asked her in Japanese what this particular vegetable was.
Okay.
They assumed that she spoke Japanese, but she looks like a Westerner.
Really?
A ninjin. I mean, that was amazing. And so she would speak to them in Japanese and they didn't think anything of it. It was just very natural.
Okay.
One surprise though, sometimes we go to Ishigaki in Okinawa, nobody looks at us as if we're different.
Really?
Nobody treats us differently.
Maybe because they know that the base is in Naha, Okinawa, main island, and
could be.
They travel around.
I think also there are a lot of different kinds of people in Ishigaki.
Okay. During the winter, you live in Ishigaki now, right?
Right.
You like it there?
Yeah.
I know.
Because in Buffalo, where I was born, we had so much snow. Shoveling every day, slipping on the ice. Same thing in Iwate. I've had it with winter.
See. Can I ask you one last question?
Sure.
To my viewers who are learning English, they probably want to improve their English. So you've been working in the English field for nearly like 40 years, maybe?
45 years.
45 years. And you've taught a lot of students, right? At universities, at the police school. Do you have any tips for people to be able to improve their speaking skills?
Mom had a funny answer to that. She said, you should be born in the US, Canada. But if you can't, if it's too late, don't translate. That holds you back.
Yeah, like direct translation, right?
Just you're speaking.
Think in your native language. Don't translate it from your native language.
Right.
Try to learn it in that targeted language, right? I guess.
And also learn about the culture because then you'll know why people say things the way they do.
Yeah.
That's very important. You can't separate language from culture when you're learning language. But the main thing is read as much as you can in English, write as much as you can, listen to as much as you can, and talk as much as you can in English.
I remember you always told your students no katakana English, right? They keep saying katakana English.
Katakana English because nobody understands it except Japanese.
So a lot of Japanese people have trouble that the people can't understand them. I'm not saying katakana English is horrible, but you should practice the real native pronunciation as well, I guess.
That's right.
And try to use it as much as you can. Output. So do you have anything else to talk about?
I'd like to say to your viewers, keep watching. Tell your friends to watch.
Nice promotion. Okay, so thank you, Pa. Mom just drifted away.
She's taking a walk.
Yeah, her voice is a little bit off. Okay, so thank you very much.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. はい、というわけでですね、見ていただけましたでしょうか。途中で母がですね、喉をちょっとやってしまったらしくて、途中で離脱してしまったんですけども、面白いね、動画が撮れたんじゃないでしょうか。英語学習ね、皆さんやってると思うんですけども、アウトプットめちゃくちゃ大事なんですよ。声に出すこと、自分の声を自分の耳で聞くんですよね。そうするとね、すごく上達しますので、英語学習、悩んでる方とかね、先に進めないっていう方はですね、たくさん出す練習をね、していただければ伸びるんじゃないかなと思いますんでね、念頭に置いていただいて、どうですか、いいアドバイスになりましたかね。顔はね、出せなかったんですけども、聞けることね、ほとんど聞いたんじゃないかなと思います。というわけで、皆さん、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!